Developing this morning, a temporary pause in the public back and forth between President Donald Trump and Colombia's president over migrant deportations.
An overnight agreement now stops a potential trade war between the two countries.
Meanwhile, President Trump is shifting his focus back to domestic issues, attending the House GOP retreat at his Florida club.
CBS News correspondent Jared Hill has more.
President Donald Trump, back in Florida for the first time since moving back into the White House, is preparing to host Republican House members for meetings at his Doral resort today. The focus, domestic policy, as an international showdown seems to have cooled. Overnight, the White House said the U.S. and Colombia had reached a trade war-ending agreement over deportations. Over the weekend, Colombia's President Gustavo Petro refused to accept U.S. military deportation flights, saying the U.S. cannot treat Colombian migrants as criminals. President Trump threatened a travel ban on top Colombian officials and 25% tariffs on Colombian exports, which would have doubled after a week. Petro initially stood his ground, announcing his own tariffs on U.S. goods, writing, "Your blockade does not scare me." But last night, the White House said Colombia's government has agreed to all of President Trump's terms, including the unrestricted acceptance of undocumented migrants from the U.S. without limitation or delay. This as the Trump administration ramps up deportations nationwide.
We are going to enforce immigration law. We're going to protect the American people.
Vice President J.D. Vance defended Trump's efforts on CBS News Face the Nation, including the president's executive action allowing agents to make arrests in churches and schools.
I desperately hope it has a chilling effect on illegal immigrants coming into our country.
According to ICE, hundreds of migrants have been arrested over the past few days, including nearly 1,000 on Sunday alone. Jared Hill, CBS News.